Good morning, Colonist Jason calling from Fayetteville. Chelsea, you were in prison? The more stories I hear about Chelsea, the more I understand her kids. I thought it was just boys being boys, but it might be genetic.
Okay, well, just to clarify, for Chelsea, not prison.
Correct.
Not prison, and unlike her kids, her crime was not related to drawing genitalia on things.
I can't confirm or deny that.
It was county jail. Correct, not prison. And maybe my kids are predisposed because, regulating yourself is a big part of life. But I did get in some trouble at school when I was in college, and it was very late on a Friday into a Saturday. And I called my mom. Happened to be my birthday weekend, and she said, "You're going to have to stay there. This is a lesson you're going to have to learn, and you'll see the public defender on Monday, and I'll come pick you up then."
Now, what I don't hear so far is why. I mean, some trouble, you said, and it was late at night. But, I mean, what can you tell us in terms of what really happened?
It's not that fun. It's mostly like being unruly, drunk. There was alcohol involved. But then I fought over whether or not I should have been arrested with the campus police. But I did end up in county jail, which in Atlanta. Like, we're talking about Fulton County jail. It's a big one.
Right, because Georgia Tech is essentially downtown
in the city.
Atlanta.
Right. And so I got to stay there for my entire birthday. And that's where the Fritos come in because, there were some nice women there who talked to me. And I mentioned that it was my birthday, and she gave me some Fritos. I also learned some other things, like at the time I wore a bunch of rings, and one was on my thumb, and I was told that means that I like women. So it was definitely a learning experience. I've not been back since.
You know who doesn't wear a thumb ring? Wilcox. It's interesting.
I think she means women who like women,
Right.
not men who like women. But I like what you're trying to do there.
Correct. But my mom, it was one of those classics, like, this hurts me more than it hurts you kind of thing.
So was it, 48 hours?
About 48 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
two overnights.
Yeah, because you can't, they don't have hearings over the weekend. They take that off. And so it was Monday morning before I got to get in front of a judge with, a county defender. And my mom came and picked me up.
So not surprising that you argued with an arresting officer. As you've said in the past, I have a lot of personality.
Mm-hmm. And my kids have a lot of personality. So having had my experiences, I'm trying to teach them many things about regulating emotions, asking for help.
Always having Fritos.
And not drinking too much, things like that.
Wear comfortable clothing. Don't wear a thumb ring.
No, I think it's okay. Again, Woody, they can wear thumb rings.
But all of that got back to the university. And so that's how I ended up being called in to the dean of something, student affairs or whatever, about what was going on. And she ended up being great throughout because I was having a really hard time in college. It wasn't just like a one-off thing.
She was into women too?
I didn't ask. I'll find out now.
But I do need to know more about that because that means someone approached you and assumed in the women's area of the jail that you liked women. So somebody was hitting on you essentially in jail, and they were like, "I see your thumb ring means you like ladies."
I mean, I know.
I bet the voice was similar to that.
In your fantasy, that's how it goes.
Well, how did it go then?
It was more, somebody was just trying to, obviously I was deer in headlights. I was very scared. I had never been there before, and it is not like a fun place to be. And so this woman was trying to be helpful. She would just come and hit on me.
Oh, I see.
She was trying to be, sympathetic and kind of let me know what was going on.
According to Urban Dictionary, thumb ring on the right thumb.
Okay. I don't know if that's still a thing. Okay. Again, we're talking like 20 years, so.
We do have some audio from that encounter with that woman. I don't know how you figured that out from all the moaning.
Coffee must be good in the Fulton County Jail.
Sorry, that was the wrong audio. Here's the audio.
Oh, Daddy's here.
There we go. Okay.
There's so much wrong with you. So listen to Aunt Chelsea, kids. Stay out of jail.
Don't go to Georgia Tech. Is that the moral? I don't forget what the moral was already.